Hey, baby dolls! I've got a special episode. We're going to go through PulseChain, PulseX, and HEX ecosystem today. And I'm going to go through some important messaging for the whole ecosystem. This is going to be super effective for 2024. Now, if we have a look, you can see the PulseChain ecosystem. Now, friends, we are doing $17 million per day. That's actually pretty good. You've got HEX minus 99%. Everybody's destroyed. Richard's on the run. That's the meme. Okay, the meme, the fake narrative is on the run when he's not. You have everybody trying to crush on the hexagons and pulsegons, all of us. You have all these negative things coming, and we're still not dead. We're still here. You have projects launching. Friends, you even have kind of challenging Richard Hart type people who are building on PulseChain. That's exactly what you want. You have people like Buck, who are like really skeptical, and they're like, yeah, I don't really know. I don't really buy into the whole thing. Maybe Richard's not coming back. He's in the ecosystem. That's what you want, man. That's what you want. It means the cult is getting big. It means there's potential for even more growth. Not just people coming in who are saying, oh, golly gee, I might not agree with everything, but actually people building projects. They're taking the most successful things, what work on Ethereum, and putting it on. That's super important. It's a sign of growth. So while everybody is playing with Solana, who cares? Who cares? I'm going to teach you why, friends. Quickly, there are two types of cucks out there, friends, when there's a bull market coming. The first type of cuck keeps getting short on leverage. They just keep losing their money. Also, it's people buying the tops. Okay? Unfortunately, look, I shouldn't call top buyers. They're not cucks. But they got hunchbacks and they're drinking soy. They're drinking soy. Those are the people who don't make it. That's a very large percentage of everybody. You know who makes it? It's the people who, while the market goes up, Bitcoin fundamentals up, stonk market not going to zero. While these are happening, sure, there might be a trap, but not yet. While it's happening, we go, okay, I want to look for undervalued stuff. Give me the stuff that no one's looking at. And everybody's basically gambling. Yeah, I hope PulseChain goes 100x. I hope it does, but I don't know. I'm ready for 20. I'm ready for 10. I don't know. We don't know, friends. And don't listen to anybody who says that they definitely know, because they don't know shit. They don't know anything. I have messages from people who were so adamant Layer 2 on Ethereum was going to be cranking by the end of this year. They've disappeared. It went to Solana. They were farming all this stuff on mid-curve DeFi Ethereum. Now, I'm not going to kick anybody when we're down. I'm just telling you, what now? You're so sure. Calling Richard a scammer. Layer 2. Solana, the chain that literally couldn't even stay on long enough for you to exit your position last year, has a narrative. See? Mikey Novogratz is dumping Solana OTC in the background. And it has its own narrative. So don't ever believe anybody who thinks they're so sure of anything. They don't know shit. I know my strategy, and that is buy undervalued stuff, show up every day, and that's it. And hold. That's it. Buy undervalued stuff. Now, I don't know. Is it going to be undervalued by 10%? 2x? 3x? 10x? 100x? 1000x? I don't know. I'm ready for like 5x, 10x. I don't really care. Okay? And you're going to be ready too. Now, PulseChain, PulseX, and HEX. Friends, it's a great ecosystem because, I mean, hello, friends. I've made special announcements. The buy and burn is almost 3% of the total supply burned in the background. Literally just memes. We haven't even had... I just can't tell you how early we are. Friends, you know me. Okay? Friends, there are posts of me. I made long posts of everything that Richard Hart got wrong. All right? Now, obviously, the guy's a genius. But I'm just telling you, I don't worship anyone. Okay, the only thing I worship is protein. So there are posts of me saying that, and that's cool. That's cool. Got a lot of things wrong. So I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, but I'm actually giving you the truth. PulseX is one of the greatest tokenomics ever. You saw Mr. IMB Roots go into the show, people buying teddy bear now. You see everybody coming in. It's all doing economic activity. It's buying PulseX off the supermarket shelf. It's actually doing it. Now, here's the thing. Luckily, Ricardo Corazon had the foresight to even put these together and make sure it works. Thank God. Okay, it's decentralized Binance buying it automatically. Now, obviously, we're fortunate for that because he initially thought that the PulseX yield farms were going to be doing that, and we would be sucking all the liquidity, but that plan didn't work out. But like I tell you something, friends, the guy's he's a genius, man. These people, they don't think like you and me. Even Mr. Westcott Crypto can figure it out. He's like, man, the dudes, they know how to do something. Okay? You and me, we have to think about something for a few hours. He thinks about something for like 4 seconds. He's like, okay, option A or option B? Okay, option A sounds good, but option B actually better for the next 4.5 years. We can't think like that. So that's why this PulseX buy and burn, it's great. And the community is going to come in. You guys want to keep launching poop meme coins. It's funny. We're already doing this. There's not even any PulseX yield farms to attract any attention. Just imagine someone pumps up the chain or pumps up ink and brings up all the yields. That's why I'll tell you right now, man. That's why, look, secret. If I was a duck, okay, and I wore a top hat back in the day, I would pump up ink. Now, don't touch ink. I'm just telling you that's what I would do. But I haven't checked all the chain wallets to see who owns them. Why would I pump up ink? Because the only way to get ink is to farm it by buying PulseX, and HEX. So it's telling all those degens, hey, you want to participate in real DeFi? Look how juicy the yields are. And guess what? Pulse doesn't get dumped. PulseX doesn't get dumped. It's beautiful, isn't it? And you have that buy and burn. All these fantastic things are happening, friends. Now, I'm looking at all this stuff going on. Pulse is still below day one sack, and I love that. I love that, man. Remember I told you, friends, there are two types of people. Unfortunately, leverage shorters and top buyers are in the losing category. But everybody going, okay, I've got signal the market's going to be bullish. Let me go buy undervalued stuff while nobody's looking, okay? That's the important part you want to be thinking about. We also have PulseX chart still like this is fine. But hey, look, we're on weekly candles here. I don't mind, man. If you want to stay down here, sweet, friend. I don't really care. What I like is, like, look at your margin of safety, by the way. You get... Tell me where, friends, let's be honest here. Imagine I found the coin out there and I told you, hey guys, the ICO for this coin was 10 cents and now it's currently 1.7 cents. You're literally destroying the average entry of the people who got in. You'd go all in, man. You'd go super hard. Now, I'm not telling you to go all in, not a financial advisor, go listen to other financial advisors, whatever. Okay, I don't care. I'm just telling you it is. Now, this has actually happened to us with Blockbank. Blockbank, our ICO was like 9 or 10 cents, and then it went down like 95%, 98% from our ICO, and then it came back around break even, friend. So that's what it's just, this game's tough, man. But when you see advantage like this, you take it. You got to take it. You got to take it because there's going to be break even soy boys. I hate to say it, there's going to be break even soy boys at PulseX day one. So you want to be in before the break even soy boys are click and sell. They're not even thinking of click and sell now. So you got to get in. Okay, if you're not in, okay, you get like a big advantage here. This is also combined HEX. It's 1.5 cents. So combined HEX, sure, same thing, friends. You know, but for me, just to let you know, this is HEX, P-HEX chart. I like putting the ratio on. So this is the ratio to everybody. Everybody's charting this ratio, and I know people believe, and that's okay, you can believe it. People think that this is going to go up over time, that HEX is going to keep accumulating all this. From what I've seen, it seems like Bitcoin, the ETH BTC ratio, Ethereum versus Bitcoin, it seems like that's the big daddy of Pulse versus HEX. Seems like. I don't know. Could be a theory. I don't know. So I invert the ratio, and this is the actual ratio. See, no one's charting it like this. I like that. No one's looking at this. I was the only one person looking at it. I don't really care. That's what you want to be doing, friends. Look, if everybody's looking at the same thing you're looking at, doesn't matter what it is, you better be looking at it a different way. Okay? You better be looking at it a different way if everyone's looking at it, because there's no edge in that. So I'm hoping this gets to the target. This would be a nice, big, fat, juicy return for Pulse and PulseX. This would be, whatever they do, that's a 2x double from here. So it's like, if combined HEX goes to 15 cents from here, that's a 10x. And we got to this target. So if we actually go to that target here, and combined X has done a 10x, then Pulse and PulseX will do a 20x from here. Is it going to happen? I don't know. When is it going to happen? Like, who knows? Just maybe 2024. Maybe. They're all maybes, ifs, and buts. I also have the EHEX, PHEX ratio. It's still in the middle of the flat line here. You can play around with it. That's okay. That's why I just let you know. I started to overweight Pulse and PulseX. Could be wrong. Don't really care. If it goes back down, sweet. I'll just convert the rest of the HEX. Yeah, I'll be doing it. Pulse and PulseX, friends. I'm not breaking my theories for this because I haven't seen one coin that can do it. Just cycle 1 coins. PulseX has a buy and burn. It's cool. And I know everyone in. There's no secret unlocks. Everyone's in. I just feel, I don't know, I feel different about it. But of course, they're all liquidity linked anyway. Psychologically linked, liquidity linked. And guess what? Yeah, there's going to be a point where Pulse and PulseX are overbought versus HEX. There will be those points. We're just going to have to wait and see when they appear. So this is the EHEX PHEX ratio. There's still yield and stuff to be made and play around, but no one's looking at these yet. That's what you want. There are other ecosystems out there, but hey, you know, people talking about, hey, go to Cosmos, go to Phantom and do all these. It is what it is, man. They're listed. This isn't even listed. It's not listed. It's easy. It's like, I don't want to use the word easy. I'm just telling you. Gate kept, not on Binance, not on Coinbase, not on Bybit, not even on OKEx. Nowhere. It's listed nowhere. And it's gate kept. And Ran, shout out to Ran, baby doll Ran, popped the bubble. It's like, screw you, community. It's just telling you, hello. It's like so easy. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay. Now, this is the most important part. I want to talk about messaging. Very important messaging. You know, somebody, friends, look at this. Look at this picture. This is Chainlink and Injective Protocol. You see how there's red here and there's green here? Now, the poor person who posted this, some dude, he made a mistake. He couldn't unstake his Chainlink to buy Injective like a month ago. And then Injective doubled. And he's like fuming about it. His intention was not to FUD anything because he's still holding Link. And I looked at this picture and I was like, man, that's really effective marketing because I own Link and this is INJ. And by the way, this is just like a daily thing, 8%. So what I thought was, me, peanut brain, I'm telling you now, these are like, friends, these are instructions. You want to, okay, we had our bear market tools. Now we've got to bring out your helmet and you got to bring out your bull market weapons. All right. Now you really got to bring out the protein shakes. Bull market weapons, friends. You got to play to the FOMO of the other crowd. So what I did was I just made this picture. Look at this. Big, fat, green, little red. And what you do is, I'm telling you, right? You can read the post here. So this is a strategy. Look how powerful it is. It's important. Why? It's to poach members from other communities when their coins are not moving. So we'll have a clean image. So I'll just show you again. See images like this, very effective. Yours in green, theirs in red. You make ours in the big fat green, make theirs in the red. Where do you start your measuring from? The best one. You cherry pick it, friends. We're going to war. It's a war of attention. There are no, like, friends, there's leverage trading links everywhere. It's literally toxic cancel. You know, man, you know the stats. 99% of people lose. Arthur Hayes literally said, out of everybody who opens an account at BitMEX, 99 of them have less money in 12 months than when they start. What, you think you're the only genius to know this out? No, they all know it, man. Okay, so we are saving people. Like, hey, stop getting destroyed in this other trash. So they're all going to be, all the dirty tricks are coming. All of them. They're going to be dumping ICO unlocks on people on the exchanges. Oh, all the grifts coming next year. Trust me. They're all been waiting for it. Like I said, even Arbitrum and Optimism, independent, neutral, layer 2 Ethereum lovers are unlocking their coins deep into the bull market of halvening. Even them. So if they're doing it, just imagine what the real grifters are going to be doing. So what we do is we make images like this and you tag the other community. That's all you got to do. You put the other community. You start from the biggest and you go down. So it's very, very simple. Like, for example, we go down to CoinGecko. Go, okay, Bitcoin. You go on Bitcoin. Now, here's the thing. With Bitcoin, not a lot of them are on Twitter. They block a lot of Ethereum stuff, but it's still effective. By the way, have you heard of a dude named Richard Hart who may have been actually doing this? He does this with the chart, friends. He shows the HEX BTC chart. But if you've noticed, the level of mid-curve is like so intense now that you can't, I can't believe it. Like, people still don't understand these ratio charting after all this time. So you're going to need to just do images like this. So people can't understand that if HEX BTC goes up 100%, that means if you converted 1 Bitcoin into HEX and now you're selling it at the top, you're going to get 2 Bitcoin back because HEX is outperforming Bitcoin 2 to 1. People they still don't understand that when they see the ratios, or if it's like ETH BTC, what does that actually mean? People don't get it, but they do understand big fat green juicy gain from my cherry pick date and then a tiny little red with your little coin. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You go, hey, XRP army, in the past 6 months, You are up, even if they're up, by the way, you're up like 25%. You do it small red text, and then you go, we are up plus 95%, and you tag them. You tag them, and we will all like it. And you do one at a time, by the way. That's what we're going to be doing, one at a time. Don't try to do this scattershot approach. We do it one at a time, friends. So you go, there's Ethereum, BNB, Solana, XRP. Trust me, yes, Solana's in favor now. What, you think Solana's never going to have a period where it starts slowing down and your friend Somi here is going to start saying, oh, golly gee, maybe the time to sell Solana was when Mike Novogratz was selling Sol on chain in the background while you guys were telling me that it was the future of finance again. It's going to, I'm just ticking, friends. Just tick. I remember I'm living in the future. I'm living in the future. So don't worry about that. You go down the list because the market caps matter. These are the biggest communities. Cardano, another one. All right. And by the way, when we do it, remember, it's bull market, friends. You have to be aggressive with the images, but you can't be aggressive with the language. It's got to be an open gate. So we got to tell everybody, for example, hey, XRP guys, maybe it's time to hop on a faster horse. See how the light bulb went off, friends? Not in my brain, your brain. I don't even have a brain. It's a peanut. It's literally a peanut. That's all you got to do. Hey, why aren't you on the faster horse? Why would you do this to yourself? Are you scared? You know those questions work, by the way, friends. That's actually quick. It's like, I'll speak to you about this psychology stuff. Are you scared of winning? Are you scared? Are you, what are you waiting for? This type of stuff. Now it works. It's effective. Now here's the thing. What we're doing is going to be 1/10 of the level of trash noise that's going to be out there. There's going to be leverage trading. There are going to be people selling indicators, selling groups, all this other garbage. They're going to wait for a big move, draw a chart, go, oh, I made 12x on this. Come join my paid group chat. They're going to be doing all of these. So we're literally saving people. And when you tell them, you go, hey, come in. Look, obviously, I love Bucks tools and stuff for the leverage. I don't want people doing leverage. But hey, we need it around. You're all going to gamble anyway, so we need the system there. We do need them there. Okay? It's like you don't want your kids at a casino, but, there are literally places in the world that literally need casinos to operate. Everyone's got a job from it. So that's a perspective that we're going to have. That is our new campaign messaging for the next year. And guess what? This is the best part. I'm telling you now. Friends, let's play some Habib music. I got asked, I told my friend about this, and he said, hey, what if there's like only one coin doing better than us, right? Only one coin doing worse than us, and like other 6 coins are outperforming. There's 2 strategies you can do. One, cherry pick a better date, and trust me, you can cherry pick anything, friends. That's what they're all doing, man. They're all cherry picking everything. There are people yelling about, oh, I made life-changing gains. How much you up? Oh, 120% in the past 90 days. Like, bro, who are you? You cherry pick a better date, or you just go for the coin that's not moving. That's what you do. Target them, because no one's looking at them. You see, no one's looking at them. Even though they're looking at the coins moving, no one's looking at them. That's what you do. You just keep doing it over and over and over again. Because Metcalf saw, man, there's only 14,000 daily active users in PulseChain. Like, I would rather people say, hey, this is kind of cheap, 14,000 daily users rather than 140,000. That might be the target. Now, if we get there, everyone's going to be cheering for 500,000. If we get there, obviously, pray we get there. But this is the type of messaging, friends. Now, this is going to permeate through everyone. Trust me, this is super effective. My nerd charts of like Hex ETH and Pulse ETH and all these, no one gets them, man. No one gets them. Even though it's been like years and years and years, no one gets them. No one cares. Everyone is still, that's why I'm telling you, the world reserve currency, USD, is so powerful. Everyone just charts in fiat. Their whole lives run in fiat. These people, 95% of people still don't know how to chart their whole lives in Bitcoin, basically, like, with all the value. So you got to make it really easy for them. Big fat green and little small red. So if you're on the sideline, I mean, good luck to you. I'm just telling you, show me another community where they're already thinking about the next year and how they're going to onboard more people. Because they're not. Because, these people are going, oh, we're going to make apps. No, you're not. They're not going to make trash. They're going to make insider ICO released coins where you and I couldn't get in. All right. And they're going to release them on the bull market and dump on everyone. Okay, surprise, surprise. There are confirmed, Hansi confirmed it. I think it was Hansi or Mr. Goldkey. Maybe Mr. Goldkey. There are 68 streamers in the PulseChain community. 68! For a coin that went down minus 99%. Can you believe it? How? I'll tell you how. Because it's undervalued. That's just what happens, fans. Things in crypto just stay undervalued. It's all about attention. You know what to do. The messaging is going to be clear. There are 140 plus content creators. There are 68 streamers. Look at these loud megaphone. Friends, can you just imagine the we're like beehives, right? This is the wrong beehive. That corrupt SEC, Seaman Demon, Gary Gensler, they kicked the wrong hornet's nest. I'll tell you right now. Because just imagine the engagement we have when we just tag. You do one community at a time. So you go, hey, XRP, guys, why are you still holding that? Why don't you join a faster horse before it's too late? That's all you got to do. You don't have to say much. Okay, it'll bottle up. Now, unfortunately, what ends up happening, this is just how the game works. You're going to scream loudest when it's cheap. No one's going to care. And then, after it goes up 800%, you just tag them with like not even trying to recruit them and they just come buy the tops. That's just what happens. But hey, that's the game. That's the whole game. Even happens in Bitcoin. Remember, El Salvador didn't want to adopt Bitcoin when your friend Somi here was saying to at 3,200 in 2019, January. El Salvador didn't want to touch it then. When do you want to touch it? Oh, after Elon Musk says it's cool. After Michael Chad Saylor leverages and buys the top, tells everyone to mortgage their home. After they do, oh, now it's cool. But guess what? You're not getting a $3,200 price with your friend Somi. You're getting a $40,000 price. Now, lucky for you, you're actually on side now. Look how long it took. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.